Welcome back to another day on the Lorcana Pixelborn client. Today we're going to be rerunning and improving our instant access Amethyst Emerald deck. We've made a few changes. I brought in some Cruella de Villes, some Yzmas. They got some really nice synergies with the deck. I've also brought in Genie and some John Silvers to help a little bit more with the tempo. So this deck's leaning a little more in the tempo versus the original aggro. But let's jump into some games and see if we can't pick up a few. Yes, love going first. Oh, we got a curve. We got a curve. And we got Inkables. And we got Cusco. I think I'm gonna start with the Pascal. Think the Archimeters, they don't need to know we're green until next turn. Artificer. The Artificer. Oh, mirror match. It'd be the mirror match. Let's see if our version is better. Get him, Flynn. Show him the meaning of pain. Well, we have a huge advantage. We went first. It's the mirror match, all right. And I gets to go first. That's huge. Ooh, second Pascal, not as good. Oh, but they got the Flynn. They were able to commit 3 to the board. That was good. That was good. However, I can sing Friends and get ahead. Should I? Or do I get 3 power to the board? No, to do that I have to get rid of Friends. See, they're on +6, I'm on +5. Only gaining 3 this turn. I think I should. Friends. I will sing you. It's probably a bad idea. Ooh, glad we did it. Glad we did it. That Maleficent's gonna come in clutch. Alright, they'll be able to squeak ahead real quick, but I can take the lead from there. And I get the Cusco first. Rafiki, who you gonna... Flynn. It's worth the card, huh? Okay. I think I just quest with all here still. It's a race I'm going to win. Now they're looking at trades for sure. Pascal for a Maleficent. This would be tough. They need the Cusco. Well, they can't do the Cusco, so they need the cat and the Pascal. Not gonna happen. Going first is so huge. Now that we're gonna win this game, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment, do the notification thing, all the fun stuff. They have to commit all their resources to the cat. That's funny. Do they still quest for one? Well, they don't. They go straight for the trade. I'll take it. They're on +5. I'm on +5. I'm gonna stop his Flynn from questing as a just in case, I think. Oh, I can't! I can't! I'm such a fool! I guess I just have to Cusco. Brutal! Still gonna win. Still gonna win. Going first is huge in the mirror match. In the mirror match! Oh, it's the Artificer. It's the Artificer. It beat the mirror match again. Dang. Can I even keep this footage now? I'm not sure I can. This is going to be an interesting game. Regardless of the win or loss, I'm definitely keeping this because it's the mirror match. I got to go first twice, so now we get to see how my opponent, if they change anything or if that, you know, how that affects the game. Dude, this is the exact same opening. I Pascal'd Flynn, Cheshire Cat, turn 4, I'm going to sing again. Will my opponent change how they play, though? It's possible they're just more aggro at this point. My hand's not looking super stellar. Not as great as last time. It's the perfect mirror. Oh, they're going for the attacks. I don't care if they want to give up their entire board. And their hand. Oh, this is fantastic. This cannot possibly be better than what they did last time. Sing you, ink you. Play you. Quest you. Tinkerbell. It's different from last time. I'll take the trade. My opponent's trying to be very much like, get him off of aggro. Which is not what you want your aggro deck to be doing. I could draw some more cards here, but I think we're just gonna get way ahead. I will draw cards with Maleficent, actually. Spaced my brain for a second. I forgot she was 3 cost. It's kind of her whole deal, right? Opponent's going for it. They're too far behind. I'm only playing 2 things, huh? Well, let's let those 2 things be good things. Card draw. Oh, you're so good too. And the cat. They don't need to know I have a clutch Maleficent in the wings. Alright, I was interested. I'm gonna keep the match. Alright, somebody new. Somebody new. Archimedes. Get him. An aggro deck. Only gonna have one good turn 3. I think I'm gonna play the Maleficent to keep advantage. Sorry, cat. Going first, I don't have the card draw, so I need to try to make that a priority. Okay. No, I got a way better 5. My 5 just got instantly good. Alright, show them the business. Let them know, hey, we're here to go fast. Amber. Steel. Well, this is gonna be a game. All of a sudden, I have to be careful. Hans is a lot less good. Tink's looking way better. Gotta be careful now. Quest for 2, lose it to Hook. Save it, risk it being blown up by something. Or keep it in play so Pascal has evasive. It's good inkable. Gotta be careful. Gotta be very diligent about what my opponent's ink count is on. And what they have in play. Alright, they do have Rockstar Stitch. That is in the deck. So if you see Little Stitch, it's not just a threat, it's a genuine threat. Did they whiff on Ariel? I always whiff on Ariel. I don't play enough songs, so it's not, you know, it's nobody's fault but my own. Alright, we're definitely drawing here. I'm definitely singing. I think I'm playing double Flynn. No, Ariel can sing. Don't fall for that trap. Ariel can sing. In fact, we should quest with everything. Let's play something that's going to survive a swords. Now my opponent might think, oh, he accidentally quested Maleficent thinking it has evasive. No, I'm well aware Ariel can sing a swords. And my field's probably about to be removed from the planet. I wanted to double Flynn, but I avoided that. Simba's attacking. That is interesting. No point in attacking unless you're looking to get the damage on your character, in which case you attack Maleficent so they can Rapunzel. Why would you? Why? Why would you? Okay. You should have attacked the real Maleficent and had Hook attack the other one. If you're really scared about the other one. Yes, there's your heal right there. Now you draw 2 cards. Draw 2 cards. Tink can sing. I have an evasive board, which is nice. I don't necessarily need to sing. I could play Cusco. Alright, gotta be careful. I don't want to just... Like, Flynn is a great inkable right now because our opponent is capable of swords. I don't want to commit a bunch of things to the board, commit a bunch of resources, just to things that just, you know, get 2 for 1, 6 for 1, 12 for 1. Sing song, here comes the swords. There's the swords. There's the swords. Ink. You got a second swords? Oh, they got a second swords, don't they? Oh, their ink's low. Oh, so they played aerial. Duh. 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 Jump to 12, lose Cusco. They're on +6. Be aggressive. Alright, so I lose this Cusco. I still have +5. Yeah, yeah. Take my free value. Are you gonna be able to pop off Tinkerbell here? Tinkerbell's gonna win this game for me. You just watch. They need to take care of it, or I'm gonna win with Tinkerbell. Call him a shot now. That basketball is in the air. It's gonna be nothing but net. It's Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell's gonna win the game. Ah! They took care of Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell was gonna win the game. Quest for 3. Go to 15. They're on +7, so they're looking to go into 15 if they only want to do that. So I need to present some kind of lethality. Alright, who do I target with John Silver? A Rapunzel? Keep him off of gaining 2 lore, so it's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not 6, 7. Tink's gonna attack either way, right? No, Captain Hook's gonna attack. There's too many options. I'm gonna choose the Tinkerbell on the offshoot they want to trade Tinkerbell. But Captain Hook is certainly the one that does the trading here. I would have really liked to have drawn cards that turn. I think their best bet is to just go for it. Just full send into the quest. I mean, obviously the Captain Hook has to trade. That way they don't lose the game. But right now I just full send. Go for... Get up to 12. Ooh, maybe not. I'm gonna need something good off the top. Gonna need something really good off the top. Hey, I don't need anything really good off the top. Thank you, opponent. Oh, we got Cusco. We're gonna see a swords here. Arrow gonna sing? Or are they gonna save it? They should save it. Alright, this is a big turn. I have a bounce option, which is big. I have a rush option, which is big. And of course I have Cusco, who threatens victory. So if I quest with John Silver and I play Cusco, they have to defeat Cusco, and they have to do it with double board wipe. It's the only way they can win. So I have to play Cusco, right? I just have to. There's really no option here. For them to have a double board wipe is freaking so difficult. It's not that they don't have the resources to do it. You have to give up one aerial, so they're only getting +6. So they could definitely win. If they happen to have 2 swords, they will win this game. Because nothing I play will survive a double swords anyway. Well, they're not going to gain nearly as much, right? Because Tinkerbell's going to be... So I got to be careful. I got to... No, Tinkerbell can't target Cusco. Tinkerbell can't target Cusco. I got to remember that. Part of me still wants to, like, get Flynn down, but, like... Really, it doesn't matter. Because... The only way they win is if they take out Cusco and if they take out Cusco's swords. Yep. Doesn't matter how many times I'll repeat myself. Let's keep the Tink off of an assault. Alright. So they're only gaining +5 here. At most. This Tink can't quest. Thank you, John Silver. The tempo is huge. Double swords or nothing. And I think this is a very solid play to bet on. This double swords is hard. That's one song, so they can still play 2 things. They can still play 2 swords. Tink can also sing. So in theory, they could actually play 3 swords. Yeah, very solid bet to play on. I think it's a bit of an aggressive bit of that curve, but I do have a curve. Alright, Pascal into Yzma. Yzma will hopefully be able to get the opportunity to help us set up the top of our deck. Amba. That's a better 3-drop for me. We'll see. We'll see what my opponent wants to do. I'm on 2 3-drops. I think I am likely to play Rafiki. It's not gonna be able to rush, but I can get him out. Since he can't be inked, I didn't really have the option of not keeping him. Although, if he could be inked, I think I would have kept the cat for sure. Amber Steel. Alright, gotta be careful with what size butts I put on the field. I could Yzma, set up the top of my deck, then I lose him to Simba. I think I'm gonna ink a Friends, and I'm gonna play a Friends. Two Rafikis, my opponents won't see it coming. Le Fou. Alright, gotta respect the big Tink coming down. It's unfortunate, but big Tink is probably coming down. You'll take a damage, but you'll allow me to continue questing. Yep, big Tink. Nobody's surprised by this. Least of all, you, faithful viewer. Ah, swords! Oh man, that is the brutal play they could have against us. Not where I want to be, but if I can stabilize the board even in the slightest. I got 2 big threats to help me get back in the race. I'd like to see Tink go away first. It's a whole new world deck. I was just thinking about that. Okay, this does not give me the capability. Taking down Tink. Oh, now I'm really not taking down Tink. Alright. Next plan. Just play the big stuff. Got a lot of good plays. Funny enough, I think the cat is one of the better ones. It's a lot harder to deal with than they think without losing something. The cat and a Cruella. Don't need you, Mr. Owl Boy. I like the cat and the Cruella here because of their abilities. Let's see if those abilities are actually worth anything. That's why we play the deck, right? To actually test it and see if it's, you know, what cards are good, what cards are bad. This is a tight situation. If Cruella and Cheshire Cat's abilities are good enough to pull us through, I'd like to know. Because right now, my confidence in them is not very high. Another big Tink. Those Tinkerbells are so good. Wow. We're just getting hosed over here. That's how you play Ember Steel. You get lucky and have all your Tinkerbells and all your Grab the Swords. And if you can't be lucky and get all your cards when you need them, you don't know how to play the deck. Oh, a Rapunzel. Swell. Well, I got a handful of big stuff. I can play 1 card per turn. If I could multicast, this would be fantastic. Fantastic. Not winning this race. They're gonna gain 7 every turn. Don't stand a chance, man. Do they trade a Tink, I wonder, so they could take out an Yzma? It's good, it's 2 for 1. 2 for 2. They lose in Little Tink, too, on one of those. Just gonna take out both Yzmas? Okay. Are we still gonna see a Cusco come off the board? We are. Okay. Yes, I'll take your hook. Quest for 5. Go for lethal range. Like, they didn't need to attack, I don't think. This is all overkill. There's nothing I can draw. My deck doesn't have removal. My opponent got lucky by having every Tinkerbell in the world. And all of the swords. At all of the right times. I hate when my opponents play everything out. It's the rudest thing ever. Yes, I chose not to play anything because there's nothing I can do. Just pass the turn, let them win. I swear to gosh, if you play something instead of questing, I'm not gonna let you get the victory. I'm just gonna concede. Ooh, expensive hand. I will say, even though my opponent was rude and was casting stuff when they should not have been. Amber Steel again? Man, I've played against this deck all day. The last card they did play was another sword, so, like, yeah, they never didn't had it, for sure. Play something that trades with Stitch, or play something that doesn't trade with Stitch? Trades with Stitch. It's better aggro, but this one actually makes the Stitch have to respect us. Simba, of course. Of course! Of course, of course. Have to be careful of Rapunzel. If I'm not planning on attacking back, letting Simba get in is bad. I will attack back. I don't need another one. Don't mind that. Yeah, go grab your swords. Oh, a be our guest. Okay. They're debating an attack here, I think. Yeah. Now, I gotta either attack Simba or let them draw 2 cards. That's really what it comes down to. No way they don't have Rapunzel. They always have Rapunzel. And I gotta be wary of swords. Yeah, I'm not gonna let them draw 2 cards. Gotta be careful of the swords. You could also see a big Stitch come in. I don't mind baiting out the swords with Pascal. I'd rather see them use their global removal before Cusco is in play. Could also see a whole new world just to see if my opponent try to take me off my plans. Wouldn't be a great play for them. Play a couple cheap drops. Oh, they're gonna sing that. So they still have 3 ink. There's the Rockstar. So now they ink and then they play Rockstar. And then Quest, probably. There's the ink, here's the Rockstar, here's the Quest. Absolutely 0 surprises here. I do like Genie. Will we get a chance to play Genie? I mean, we definitely can. I don't want to have to give up fronts on the other side, but I will give up fronts on the other side. Ooh, You Forgot Me's in their deck. It's in their deck. Of course it is. They're looking at my graveyard. How can I tell? They're taking their time. Cusco has to be challenged, right? I can't swing in with him. Is challenged and banished. Yeah, my opponent has to attack him. Play it all, baby! It's Racerin' time. Alright, let's see the swords. It's a lot to be our guest, man. They got every one of those. If they're running a whole new world, I don't think they're going to be running 4 copies of the swords. And haven't we seen 1 swords already? Or was that was last game? Oh, they're going to trade Ariel for Cusco. I'll take it. No free value for your Ariel. 2 damage on Stitches feel bad though, because here comes Rapunzel. Oh, hey, that's not Rapunzel. Whoa, that's not Rapunzel. What the heck's going on here? Oh, John Silver. So if they attack the cat, they lose their Stitch. If they attack the gorilla, Stitch goes back to their hand. I like this, like, defensive. And the other one's evasive. I like this, like, defense play. It's hard to want to swing in. Not without losing your board, too. And you're the big threat here. Whoa! You're giving up your Stitch? Okay. Not sure they knew how that worked. They must. They're in top of silver. They better know. I'll keep your Stitch off of questing. And now you have to attack Cruella, which will bounce your Stitch back to your hand. Oh, Cruella, going after the alien dog. When will she learn? John Silver. That was a sing-song. Oh, that's big. I need a character off the top. Ooh, that's not a character off the top. I need a character. Okay, now they have to deal with me. Now you have to deal with me. Their blue wasn't very rampy, was it? Oh, Hades will do it. Hades will do it. They still have to attack. I can bounce any character I want. And I'm gonna get rid of the Maleficent. Now they're on +6. Not good enough. Please don't have a swords. They have to absolutely devastate my board here. Oh, they don't have a swords. What am I thinking? They're playing blue. They're playing blue. Winter, you're so stupid. You're a winner, but you're stupid. Okay. Going second, but I got kind of an aggro start. Another amber deck. They are absolutely everywhere today. Alright, I'm not gonna run out my Maleficent to just get punished. Amber Steel. Alright. Not gonna win this one. Brutal. Too high up the ladder for my opponents to be making a ton of mistakes. But Yzma trades a Stitch too. Sorry, Flynn. Alright, they are running the You Have Forgotten Me, so we gotta be careful about that. Of course they got a Simba. Alright, well, we've lost the race. This game has officially ended. Rafika's pretty good. Freaky's pretty good. Freaky is good. Chow! You get Kung Fu Ninja'd by Rafiki. Alright, you have a lead. Probably gonna see Big Stitch here, which will be a problem. Inking and Ariel. It's gotta be Stitch. Yep, it's Stitch. I will trade my board for that Stitch if you quest with it. If you don't quest with it, I just bounce it back to your hand. Yeah, I just bounce it back to your hand. Should have eased him in first. That's fine. I'm gonna keep it because I feel my opponent's gonna whole new world me. And I think I may have bought myself a turn, maybe two, by putting Stitch back in their hand. I feel like they don't want to get rid of it. So I'll effectively be able to run my hand out. Turn a character, huh? Let me see, Lilo or Stitch? Or, not Stitch, Simba. It was Lilo. Gotta ink a thing. I think I want to play the fairy into this. And I want to have the opportunity to play the cat. Right, evasive doesn't matter. Yeah, I don't need you. Something better would be better. Alright. I feel like I've successfully played around a whole new world. It's not great for my hand situation, but the board is looking sweet. Alright, we're gonna see the grab your swords. Worse, a Tinkerbell. Would have rather seen a swords. The cat is better. Better because it takes out the Tink. Fortunately, it takes out the Tink, but the Tink takes out the cat and my Tinkerbell. Alright, the rest of their hand is Stitch and Stitch. I gotta stay in this game. So the board state's even, right? Tink's gonna take out 2, then you'll have 3, and I'll have 3. There is a whole new world. Okay, I did play around that. Good. Swords, brutal. Now the Tink takes out both my characters. Board state is no longer... They didn't even use Tinkerbell! I didn't even think about Lilo. Because why would you throw Lilo? Well, now I gotta be careful for Rapunzel because we know that's exactly what's gonna happen. Man, gotta stay in the race. It's not a good race for me. The Tinkerbell is savage. And don't forget, they can shift out another Tink. Better than them questing. Now what do they play? Another whole new world's gone. Brutal. Yep, there's the Rapunzel. Well, the good news is I'm getting pretty close to threatening lethal here. Can't attack my one Tink. The other one's not attackable either, so I'm not in a position to be attacked, so the solution has to be in their hand. They certainly have it, don't they? Oh, that's part of it. Hans isn't enough by himself. Ooh, double swords from my opponent. It's not gonna be enough. There's nothing I can do now. That was brutal. How come my opponents always have double swords? Every time. Every time, except for the one time with Cusco. I'm like, oh, they need double swords to win, and they didn't have it. That's the only time they didn't have double swords. Yeah, now they're running out the board because they know they've won. So, screw that. Alright, how did those games go? Maleficent, funny enough, for only being 2 of, I felt like I did see her a decent amount. But most of the time when we saw her, she only gets to quest once and then she's gone. There's no bodyguards to defend her, so I can't squeeze out any more juice. So she probably likely, especially being uninkable, needs to just come out of this version of this deck. So that'll probably be something I'm thinking about in the next iteration. Cruella, surprisingly good. Didn't want to play her all the time. Her quest ability is not that great, and we still felt like we were wanting to race. But her ability to bounce whatever we want off the board after she's defeated did feel useful. I did like that. We had an opportunity to play Genie. Well, an opportunity. We had a chance where we could have played Genie, and then our hand got attacked with a whole new world. I think Genie would have been a clutch play on our follow-up turn. But we'll never know. We'll never know now. John Silver was an absolute fantastic card in this deck as well. When he came down, he did his thing. It was awesome. Outside of that, deck's still a ton of fun. The biggest weakness of the deck is Amber Steel. If you're not playing that deck very carefully, very specifically, and getting, let's be honest, a lot of luck, that's the deck you're not going to beat. I mean, unless you have an answer to Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell was honestly the heart of all of our issues today. If we were going to lose a game, it was likely to Tinkerbell, and we just couldn't deal with the Tinkerbell. So we need a way to deal with Tink, honestly. That's it. Maybe getting rid of the genies and bumping us up to 4 copies of John Silver is the way to go, just to have something to deal with the Tinkerbells more consistently. Outside of that, I think the deck's a lot of fun. I had a lot of wins with it, a lot of fast wins, which is really cool. I do like, you know, spending less time in the game, accumulating my points. So go ahead, try it. Let me know. Comment, like, share, notification bell, subscribe. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.